Hey everyone, this is Snake, editor-in-chief of MyGamer.com. Today I'm going to be playing through, hopefully, all of Cyber Citizen Shockman 3. I've been playing the other two games, and also there is no option to turn down the sound in this game. That was actually my complaint in the first two Shockman, so hopefully this stream isn't too loud. If it is, obviously just turn your volume down as best you can. It's going to be a little bit loud on my end. I do have the settings all the way down, but that's just kind of how it is. And this is the first time that they included some of the extras. So here you have the jewel case, you actually have the CD art, you get some illustrations. And so they started adding all this extra stuff now, which is great. The manual, I kind of like this stuff. Like, even though this is a Japan exclusive TurboGrafx CD game, never came to America as far as I know. But let's just jump right in. I do have, I'm going to kind of just, if I can pass the story, but I'm going to jump right in and I played this a little bit before the stream, and I got a few levels in. I'm going to be playing this with invincibility because it gets kind of hard. It's nowhere near as hard. You know, I'm going to skip the story just for the heck of it, just for the sake of the stream here. But basically, you got the two Shockman people here, and which is kind of Mega Man-ish. And I'm going to play it on hard and see how. There is a co-op mode, and you play as this guy, this girl, I don't really know their names, and then you can, let's play as the chick, why not? And again, it's Mega Man-ish, but they both play the same. You just have this sword, and each one of those brown containers, if you collect like 100 of them, you get an extra life or an extra continue. But I have invincibility on, so the blue bar at the top of the screen, that's your health bar, and then with each hit, obviously that goes down by 1, but that's not going to happen here because I just kind of want to play through the whole game, and I want to play through it on hard mode because then you get all the achievements. Basically, all the achievements are beat level 1 on normal, beat level 1 on hard, beat level 2 on normal, beat level 2. So there's 7, I think there's 7 stages in the game, and like I said, before I actually started streaming this, I played by myself, so I wanted to see how hard it was, to see how far I can get by myself, because I played and reviewed the two Shockman games, which were TurboGrafx / PC Engine releases, and the first game especially is just so brutal with the difficulty, just absolutely unfair, brutal difficulty. I don't think you can even beat that game without the invincibility cheat. So Radalaka Games, they've been publishing a lot of, and Shenyuden, they've been re-releasing a lot of TurboGrafx games recently, which is great. I had a TurboGrafx going up, so I totally appreciate it. Moto Rotor was another one. I just hope one day they re-release. I gotta jump in this thing. And then, yeah, so you get some extra vehicles, I guess, if you want to call this a vehicle. Yeah, I hope they re-release Dungeon Explorer. That is my favorite TurboGrafx game. It's kind of like Gauntlet-ish, but story-based, and it has 5-player co-op. And that game, man, if you can actually play 5-player, because the TurboGrafx had to play multiplayer, you needed to buy the multi-tap because there was only one controller port. And then when you bought the controller tap, it had 5 ports in it, so you can actually play 5-player games. There were some sports games, the TV sports games, you can play 5-player. Dungeon Explorer, you can play 5-player. So there's a few games, a handful of games that actually supported 5-player versus the typical, like, 4-player was always kind of the standard. Just got an achievement there, beat stage 1 on hard mode. There was no way I would have beat that without the invincibility cheat on. And the best tactic with this level, I think, is just keep running, don't stop. Get some elevators here. So yeah, let's see how fast and how far. Well, I'm gonna try to beat this. That's the goal for this stream. I don't know how long it's gonna take. 30 minutes maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, check out the first two Shockman games. They're on Xbox and everything else. This is the Xbox version. I like playing on Xbox because I like my achievements. But, yeah, check out the other stuff that, I've been saying this like with all my streams. Radalaka's games, the games that they release, man, like, low cost, you know, we're talking like $5 games, $6 games, with these little bite-sized games that might only take an hour or two to beat, but they're so good, the majority of their library. So Radalaka's Games and East Asia Soft, two of my favorite game companies, game publishers, because they just make these games that are so cheap, you know, $5 like I said. It's rare that they actually have a game that's like more than $5, but I have more fun playing these $5 games and a lot of like AAA games. Like, do I really need to play the new Assassin's Creed game? Not really. It's the same exact game. I'd rather play a $5 small indie game and enjoy the hell out of it. And give me like 1 hour, 2 hours of like really good fun than 40 hours of repeating nonsense. So yeah, big fan of their work. Big fan of their library. Been covering their games for a long time. And Shockman, I covered the first two Shockman games, like I said. I knew about them in the TurboGrafx era. Very vaguely. I never played them growing up, so it would be great to have the opportunity to play them now with their re-releases, but I did not know that there was a Shockman 3 on TurboGrafx CD. I mean, I think there's a lot of maybe hidden gems, just because nobody had one, games were expensive. A lot of those games haven't been re-released. I mean, this is one of the few actually that have been re-released on TurboGrafx CD. So yeah, I hope Radalaka releases and Shin Union re-release more TurboGrafx games. Like Ninja Spirit, that's such a fantastic game. Dragon Warrior, or Dungeon Explorer. Then Dungeon Explorer 2 also came out on TurboGrafx CD. And I never had the chance to play that growing up, but man, do I wish I did. 5-player, there's somehow you can like add online to that. That would be such an amazing game to play. Yeah, Moto Rotor, by the way, that's been re-released on Xbox. If you want some easy achievements, like super quick, download that game again. I think it's like $5. And it's a good game too. It's a Super Sprint kind of clone. So it's a good game, but if you want, you can just milk those achievements nice and easy. So cool that these TurboGrafx games been getting these re-release. And oh yeah, by the way, if you hold down, so this game is just running and jumping, and it actually kind of reminds me of Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. You ever played that game? Specifically the TurboGrafx version, maybe over the NES version. Just kind of this like fast-paced, cartoony anime run and gun. Oh yeah, and they added these subtitles in this sequel. That wasn't in the first two games. They didn't translate anything, but now they translated the subtitles. Yeah, so if you hold down the attack button, you can shoot that. You can warm up that ball and warm up that cyber shot. Yeah, beat this guy on normal mode. Of course, with invincibility, you can just power through it. Oh, don't want to fall. Stage 2 mastered. Yeah, this level gets a little tricky because you got to do some jumping. And that was not good. Kind of reminds me of like a Contra stage. And there's a wind effect. There's no like wind animation to like indicate that there's wind. So there's no visual representation of it, but you feel it when you jump and you can control. You're feeling like you're being kind of pulled by a magnet in this stage. Yeah, that first game had that like robot section. This stage just has these platforming sky level jumping platform stages. This can right here gives you all your health back. And then these things, you just have to fall. Oh, the snowman monster, right. I beat this guy too. There's one more phase. Yeah. Good music, too. Let's go, Cyber Citizen Shockman. That's hard to say. There you go. Yeah, the first time I played this, I was like, wait, I gotta fall down a pit? So the camera doesn't scroll that great right there. Oh yeah, you get these mine carts. The mine carts can hurt you, by the way. Yeah, you can't even jump on them. But you can attack them. You can... If you hit the first one, I think they fall. These like mech things remind me of Keith Courage in Alpha Zones when you're in the Alpha Zone. That was a little unnecessary. Why couldn't I just fall down? Why put that machine thing there to slow your fall? Stage 3 mastered, and the achievement is in the way of the subtitle, so I cannot read it. Yeah, so this is a TurboGrafx CD game, and they took full advantage of it with the cutscenes, the voiceover. I'm going to skip this just for the sake of the stream. Basically, you play as the Cyber Citizen Shockman, the male and the female guy here, and you're literally just chilling on a beach, and then this big spaceship just comes out of nowhere and crash lands. So then these guys are like, well, we got to go take care of these alien invaders. And then there's this princess from another world, which is the full title of the game. And at first they want to do some bad things, and this is like the princess's like head general guy. Oh, look like I found a sweet spot right here. I'll let you go for now. Consider yourself lucky. Bye! And then you gotta climb vertically. Because the floor is literally lava. Oh yeah, then you could wall jump up here. So there's no other point in the game where you could wall jump. And then the game tells you to wall jump. If you don't wall jump here, it's like, oh, you could wall jump. That's cool. And now we're just fighting ghosts for some reason. So here's the princess. Am I even hitting her? Yes, I am. Stage 4. So it's like halfway done. And I beat stage 4 on when I played it before the stream. Why must you interfere? You attacked me first. So the princess, her general, released the seal and awakened this god. And that's going to cause some problems for the Shockmen. Man, look at that armor. What do you think those earrings, those giant earrings do? Give protection? You think it makes her hear better? What do you think that it actually does? Links the demon world with ours. If we can harness its strength, then perhaps we can take this world too. What about them? They must have been pulled into the portal. I can only hope that the demons don't find out about this. Oh man, the Shockmen got sucked into the portal with the crazy earring things. But that's okay, we are a cyber citizen, we can hold our own. Yeah, I think this is where I died before the stream, this next level here at the beginning somewhere. What are these guys just hanging out at the bottom of a... Oh yeah, I fought this mask boss, that's what I did. Yeah, I did not get this far. Oh, I'm on a speeder bike. Hey, you can't shoot fast enough. There's too many. Man, is anybody ever going to be as cool as flying through space on some kind of bone creature holding a sword fighting asteroids? Probably not. With badass music in the background. Damn. Not sure how you're supposed to. How are you supposed to kill this thing without taking damage? Like, you have to. I just got the achievement. Stage 5 mastered. Complete stage 5 on the hard difficulty. I don't know if the beat it, because you beat it on hard and you could beat it on normal, and a lot of times when you beat games on hard, you also get you just beat it on easy achievement. I don't think that popped up yet. So maybe you have to play through both difficulties. Who the... Not bad at all.
威勢のいいことだな。それでは褒美だ。私の作り出した生きる迷宮へ招待しよう。
I would have been dead so long ago without the invincibility cheat. So yeah, even though this is I'm going to say it's the easiest and, well, not that it's easy, but the most fair of the Shockman games, it's still, I mean, at this point, this is still pretty ridiculous. The magic missile. Why are my controls so weird? I'm like walking backwards and stuff. Yeah, like, something's wrong. Like, when he hits you, my controls like reverse for like 5 seconds. I don't really know how you would dodge that attack. The fire I get you can dodge. That right there though. Stage 6 mastered. There's only one stage left, I think. Let's watch this cutscene. But I can't see it because the achievement's in the way. You can't be allowed to reach the missile silo. I can't believe this girl. Weird that you would have to fight this guy while getting dialogue. Oh, I killed him. Oh, okay, that was level 7. 100-point achievement. Complete stage 7 on hard. I guess that's going to be the game. Yeah, and this is what happened before. So there's no audio right now. When I played this before off stream, I was like, there should be audio here, voices, music, something. And the game like glitches somehow. So now they're back on the beach. They're saying something. There's no translation. So yeah, this is some kind of an audio glitch. I mean, if they're speaking Japanese, yeah, sure, but at least give me subtitles. I don't know why the subtitles aren't even appearing when you got the ending. That's weird. Something crazy happened. A big robot. The princess from another world. It's funny how they're from another world, but yet this guy has got his fashion sense down with that hat that he has. Look at that hat and his cloak. They're all saying something. And the Shockmen are in the water swimming away, running away. They look kind of happy though. There you go. Okay, now I got music again. So there you go. Cyber Citizen Shockman number 3. Published by Radalaka, another Shin Yuden game. The first 2 games also on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, probably PC at this point. So go check them out. I think they're only, $5, maybe like $7, under. It's under $10 for sure. And I think it's a nice little, what was that, 30 minutes ish. 30-minute romp. It's cool to play. Big ships, huge guns. Man, look at this credits. Like, you got custom animation and sprites just in the credits. Whoa, what's happening here? This is the craziest one. What was that ending? What the hell was that? Wow. Wow, I kind of want a game that was just that ending. Oh, you could speed it up if you hold down on the analog stick, so let's do that. Nippon computer system. And I think the game froze. I think the game froze. Oh, it just goes back to the beginning. Okay, so there you go. Cyber Citizen Shockman number 3, full playthrough of the game, all 7 stages on hard mode with invincibility active. Check me out at mygamer.com, squallsnake.com, and on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz. And until next time, thank you for watching and game on.
で募集した読者からのお便りを紹介します。応募してくれたみんな、本当にどうもありがとう。まず最初は大阪市住之江区にお住まいの
Yeah, this is the bonus. I'm just going to stream this until the end and just see what happens. Because this is another option that you can activate at the beginning of the game when it first boots up. So normally this doesn't become active until you beat the game. Like, what is this? This is just a weird bonus to add in the game.
かっこいいジータ、どうもありがとう。これは埼玉県浦和市にお住まいのくん。 カラフルな背景ですね。助けもとっても元気に書かれてますよ。どうもありがとう。
This might have been like a real contest that,
埼玉県浦和市にお住まいのくんのおはがきです。
but they couldn't do the names because they didn't have the rights to put them in the new re-release, I guess.
色鉛筆もとっても
That's crazy.
丁寧に塗られていますね。どうもありがとう。大阪市東住吉区にお住まいのペンネームくん。 SD キャピコとノーマルキャピコの絵が欲しいというくんはセーラー服の似合う
That's cool that they included this extra stuff now. This kind of stuff was lacking in the first two releases.
福島県岩瀬郡長沼町にお住まいのくん14歳。健康美あふれるはつらつとしたキャピコを描いてくれました。色のセンスも抜群。どうもありがとう。福岡県北九州市若松区にお住まいのくん12歳。明るさと素直さ
12-year-old drew that? That's some good art for a 12-year-old.
淡い色鉛筆の色使いに乙女心をくすぐられちゃいますよ。どうもありがとう。苫小牧市にお住まいのくん11歳。とにかく迫力。黒いバッグに秘められたパワーを感じます。どうもありがとう。宮城県仙台市宮城野区にお住まいのさん。うまい。情感たっぷりのキャピコ。こんなに綺麗に描いてくれてありがとう。キャピコこれからも頑張るわ。東京都北区にお住まいのくん13歳。個性的。個性的すぎて怖いくらい。おめでとう。君の絵は開発陣に多大なる衝撃をもたらし、守備ビンマン3イラスト部門のラッキー斎藤賞を見事獲得しました。これからも守備ビンマンをよろしくね。東京都東大和市にお住まいのくん。なんと大胆な、なんて眩しいハイレグ姿のキャピコ。君にも守備ビンマン3イラスト部門ラッキー斎藤賞を謹んで進呈させていただきます。どうもありがとうね。守備ビンマン3の極秘開発室にたくさんのアイディア、ハガキを応募してくれたみんな、本当にどうもありがとう。スタッフ一同大感激です。ここに載せられなかった人たち、ごめんなさい。守備ビンマンは君たちの情熱に支えられています。これからも守備ビンマンをよろしくね。
やったー、ついに人間に戻れたぜ。魚切ってもまな板までは切れねえぜ。では夢のようだぜ。やっぱな。
嬉しい。ついに人間に戻れたのね。バイク打っても床が抜けないわ。キャイン、夢みたい。やっぱし今度の守備のビジュアルシーンでこういうのはあるわけないじゃない。ちょっとね。
ないの？
ないんだって。
Okay. Wow. Yeah, so you get a very interesting bonus upon beating the game. So, yeah, there we go again. SquallSnake.com, Twitter, @SakeAs. Thank you for watching. And until next time, game on.